Mothers out there, hope you're all doing fine and everything is moving on well. I'm also doing fine. Thank you so much for those who are subscribing, those who are liking, those who are sharing. Thank you so much. You mean a lot to me. Thank you for those who are asking questions. I appreciate you a lot. Today, as you see me here, I'm pumping. But then I wanted to answer some questions of which some of the breastfeeding mothers have sent me, and one of them was leaking, that her breasts are leaking too much. That means she has got lots of breast milk. So what should she do? What I would advise such a person, uh, if you have too much milk, that's good because it's good for your baby, but then sometimes it becomes an embarrassment. You find that you're in public and then all your breasts are leaking and things like that. But what you can do, first of all, if you're in public, make sure that you don't forget to have breast pads. You have those breast pads where you can put in your bra and then you wear your bra, so that if your breast leak, that means they'll end up wetting the pads, and then you will not have those patches in your bras on your clothes. But the other thing that you can do if you have too much milk, and this person was asking, how much should I breastfeed? How many times should I breastfeed? It depends. If your baby, because there are those babies, some of them they just feed after some time, then they don't. But if your baby likes your breast milk and likes to latch, please latch your baby as many times as you can. If your baby wants your breast milk, please just give your baby your breast milk, because first of all, this is just water. That means if your baby takes, after some time your baby will pee, then your baby will need more milk. So please make sure that if your baby will latch, how many times, it doesn't matter. Some can latch every after 2 hours, some can latch every after 3 hours. It just depends, but make sure that you just give your baby breast milk as much as you can. It doesn't harm. And first of all, this is the only food that they have, especially in those first 6 months. The breast milk is the only food that they have. So please make sure that you give your baby as many times as you can. If your breast leaks, please just make sure that you give your baby as many times as you can. The other thing is, so for that one who is leaking a lot, just make sure that you just give your baby. And the other thing, you can pump. Just pump and store. For me, like here, I pump every night, and I pump two of these, like two of these thing here. I feel this one here and also feel the other. So I pump every night, because this one will help me. Sometimes I don't feel like waking up, although sometimes I have to just wake up. But if I don't have to wake up, then I can be when I've already pumped, so I can just use that. So if you have too much milk, that means you can pump. And also pumping, if you have too much milk, then pump a lot of milk and then store it. It will just be helpful for later use. So if you have too much milk, please pump and then store. Pump and then give your baby. Let your baby breastfeed as much as your baby can. It doesn't harm the baby. It's not, as long as the milk is safe and your baby has no problem suckling. Please let your baby suckle as many times as your baby can. Because sometimes at night, babies tend to take too long to sleep. Sometimes they latch after every 6 hours. So you find that in those 6 hours, if you have too much milk, that means your milk will start leaking. So what you can do, just pump and then store. But the other thing you can also do to reduce your milk supply is, don't take a lot of liquid products. Don't take a lot of juices. Don't take a lot of, just minimize. Don't minimize completely, but just take limited. Because if you have too much milk, that means if you continue taking too much liquids, that means will increase your milk supply. So you also minimize on the liquid intake. You can take, but don't take too much, because it will also increase your milk supply, and it will become too much, then it will become an embarrassment. So, but you don't have to worry. Even if you have lots of milk, even if it leaks, please, after all, you're a mother. So just wear your breast pads, then move on. If your baby is latching, then give it to your baby. There is no offense that you're having too much milk, your milk has leaked. It's no offense. So please, mothers out there, and that person who was asked, thank you so much for asking that question. But please, just latch your baby as many times as you can. Pump your milk. Use your breast pad. Minimize on liquid intake. It will reduce and it will become normal. But then after all, we are not going to breastfeed for so many years. It's just for some time, and then everything will normalize again. So you don't have to worry. If your milk leaks, it will, after some time, then it will stop. But please continue giving your baby breast milk. Pump. Even if you don't have the pump, there are some who don't have pump, then you can express. In my previous videos, I was showing you on how to express. You can express your milk. You just squeeze your nipples, then you express the excess milk. It's no offense, but please, mothers, make sure that you breastfeed your baby as you're advocating for breastfeeding. Please breastfeed. Don't leave, don't stop to breastfeed your baby. As for me, for now, as usual, I'm pumping for my baby because I also have not too much. I don't have too much milk, but at least I can make 2 bottles of that. I can pump, and I pump daily. I pump today, and then tomorrow I also pump. So please, mothers, keep pumping, breastfeed, express. You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry at all. So express your milk, pump your milk. It will also be beneficial for you and also for your baby. But don't stay with milk inside. It will create engorgements, and then it will become problem to you. So please don't let that excess milk remain within your body. If there is excess milk, let it leak or express it and get rid of it. Don't let it to be inside for so long, because it will create engorgement. Then it will become a problem to you, because once you have engorgement, your breast will become so hard. That means if it's very hard, that means you are going to get some problems. So please, mothers, make sure that you get rid of that milk, but breastfeed, as that's what you're advocating for. I love you all. I love you so much, my viewers. I love you beyond explanation. Thank you so much, and may God bless you. See you in the next video. Bye for now.